Everyone is talking about AI tools for researchers, but most of us still don't know where to begin. Which AI tools should you use? Where do they fit in your research workflow? And which AI tools are worth your time and money? Hi everyone, I am Neha Agrawal. I'm the founder of WiseUp, and since the past 2 years, I've been creating a lot of content around AI tools for researchers. In this video, I'm not ranking any tools, but genuinely sharing top 10 tools that fit into different stages of your research workflow. For this video, I've broken down the research workflow into 5 categories. We will start with literature review, then move on to academic writing, followed by all-in-one research assistant. After that, we will talk about tools for exploration and literature management, which I like to call bridge tools, and finally coming to the last category, research visuals. Under each category, I will share 2 tools, explain what they're best at, and how you can use them effectively at different stages of your research. So let's start with the first category, literature review. And let's be honest, traditional literature review can be really exhausting. Most of us start with Google Scholar, and before we know it, we are buried under thousands of papers, PDFs, and abstracts. And this is where AI tools have genuinely helped in helping us find the right papers and getting evidence-based answers, not opinions. The first tool in this category is Semantic Scholar. Honestly, this is one of the easiest upgrades you can make if you're still stuck with Google Scholar. Semantic Scholar uses AI to surface high-quality, relevant papers, making it easy for you to skim through the results and then decide what's worth reading. What I personally love about Semantic Scholar are the filters. For example, HasPDF that helps you quickly find open access papers if you don't have access to paywall journals. You can also sort them by highly cited or highly influential papers, which can be really helpful if you're new to a topic. The best part about Semantic Scholar, it is completely free. So if you're still stuck with Google Scholar, this is one upgrade that you can make right away. The next tool I absolutely swear by for literature review is Consensus. Consensus is an AI-powered search engine that gives you evidence-based answers to your questions strictly from peer-reviewed studies. So you can ask questions like, does caffeine affect sleep? And within seconds, Consensus will give you a consensus meter that tells you what is the overall evidence suggest, a summary to the information, and a list of supporting papers. What I love about Consensus is that you can chat with it naturally, just like how you would with ChatGPT. So you can tell Consensus what you're working on or what is the problem that you're trying to solve, and it will give you relevant evidence-based information accordingly. I also really like the deep search feature that gives you in-depth analysis, including key insights, conclusions, and open research questions. Recently, they've also launched the Consensus Library that helps you save, organize, and manage all your papers in one place. You can even chat with individual papers or the entire collection. They also have discounts running throughout the year, including special discounts for students. So when it comes to literature review and evidence-based research, this is one tool that I highly recommend. Now, once you've done your literature review, the next big challenge is writing. And this is where most researchers struggle. Not because they don't understand their work, but because academic writing is slow and mentally exhausting. AI tools have been a total game changer in this space, helping you convert your drafts into structured, publication-ready manuscripts. And the top 2 tools in this category are Jenny and PaperPal. So let's start with Jenny. When it comes to this tool, think of it as an academic writing companion, especially when you're staring at a blank page. With Jenny, you can draft sentence by sentence, continue ideas, or phrase things in a more academic manner. What I personally love about Jenny is how simple and intuitive the interface is, with very little learning curve. Jenny also helps you with literature search and management, so you can upload papers onto the library. You can cite while you write by searching the library or from the web, which consists of academic and peer-reviewed papers only, and you can reference with 2600 plus citation styles that they offer. Also, with its AI edit feature, you can improve fluency, paraphrase text, simplify language, or strengthen the arguments. You can even change the academic style to increase formality, precision, or claim confidence. And finally, with its AI chat assistant, you can do literally anything that you want. For example, summarize papers, refine sections, or even get quick feedback, making the entire writing process a lot more faster and smoother. The best part about Jenny is that it also highlights the section where it has taken the information from, making the entire process very transparent. Now, the next tool in this category is PaperPal. PaperPal is an end-to-end academic writing AI tool where the focus is to get you submission-ready manuscripts. So you can start with an outline or a rough draft, and PaperPal can help you convert it into well-structured academic paragraphs. With PaperPal, you can edit for language, tone, and clarity, rewrite text to sound more academic, chat with PDFs, research within the platform, and even cite while you write, literally making it an all-in-one platform. What I personally love about PaperPal is the review and submission checks that it has. This includes language and consistency checks, plagiarism checks, journal submission checks, the newly launched AI detector, and a complete AI review. All these features ensure that your document is polished, compliant, and ready for journal submission. Another standout feature of PaperPal is the MS Word plugin. This allows you to draft your manuscript in MS Word with a complete integration from PaperPal. Honestly, very few AI tools offer this kind of writing flexibility that PaperPal offers. So in short, both the tools have their own strengths, and you can choose the one that fits your writing style and research needs better. I've put the link and discount coupons in the description below for you. Now let's talk about the next very interesting category, all-in-one research assistants. These tools support multiple stages of your research instead of solving one isolated problem. So if you don't want to work with multiple tools for literature review, understanding papers, or writing them, then these tools can be really useful. And the top two tools in this category are SciSpace and Roadrunner AI. Let's first start with SciSpace. SciSpace positions itself as an AI assistant that helps you automate everyday research tasks. And honestly, it does cover a lot of ground. So if you see on my screen right now, from reading papers, looking for literature, drafting a manuscript, analyzing data, generating diagrams, and even making a presentation, SciSpace aims to bring everything under one roof. They are also constantly launching new updates such as Zotero integration that allows you to upload all your papers onto the platform, library search that allows you to interact with the uploaded PDFs, Save to Notebook where you can save all your citations in one place, a report writing sub-agent that helps you draft structured reports with AI assistant, and a one-of-a-kind AI detector. Personally, I find the tool's core strengths to be literature review and academic writing. Diagram generations or advanced visuals are more nice-to-have features. But overall, if you don't want to go for multiple tools for different parts of your research workflow, then this is an amazing tool to have, and it's also quite affordable. So for students and early career researchers, this is definitely a go-to tool and I highly recommend it. The next all-in-one assistant that I'd like to share with you is Roadrunner AI. What makes Roadrunner unique is that it offers a unified workspace for your entire research workflow. So instead of juggling multiple tools, you can handle everything from literature review, reading, writing to data analysis and even journal discovery, all within a single environment. With its Copilot feature, all you need to do is tell Roadrunner what you're working on. For example, here I can say, I'm working on a research proposal on genome sequencing. And Roadrunner will give me a step-by-step work plan as to how I can achieve my goal. What I personally love about Roadrunner is the resources tab. As researchers, we have data in all types of formats. And Roadrunner is the only tool that lets you keep all your resources in one place. And this includes research papers, written documents, links, AI searches, visuals, notes. Trust me, this is very, very useful. Now, since Roadrunner is relatively new, some of the features may not feel as advanced as specialized standalone tools, but the overall design philosophy, promoting teamwork, collaboration, and a seamless working environment is quite strong and honestly promising. So I hope till now you found the video useful in understanding which AI tools are out there and how they can automate different parts of your research workflow. Now, if you wish to understand in depth which AI tools should you use, get step-by-step live demos and clear workflows on which tools to invest in based on your budget, then you can join me for my certification course on mastering AI tools for research. To know more, the link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Now coming to my fourth very interesting category, bridge tools. These tools work as a bridge across your entire research workflow. At multiple stages during research, you will require two very specific things. First, a tool with which you can chat freely, just like how you do with ChatGPT, but something that gives you academic sources backed answers and not random responses. And secondly, a tool that helps you read papers faster, annotate them, and manage all your literature in a structured manner. None of the tools we've covered so far solve these problems. And this is exactly where Perplexity and Logically come in. Let's start with Perplexity. Now, Perplexity feels very similar to ChatGPT in the way that we interact with it. You can ask questions naturally and it will also respond conversationally. The difference is that the answers are backed by sources. So this can be really helpful when you want to cross-check something or get quick information. For example, here I can ask, suggest some journals to me in my field, or suggest some research topic ideas in a specific domain, or quickly validate some information without opening multiple tabs. One thing to note here is that it's not a replacement for literature review tools like Semantic Scholar or Consensus. You should use Perplexity when you want to do exploration, clarification, or fast knowledge seeking. On the other hand, Logically offers features that are quite useful for researchers but not often found in other AI tools. First is the annotation feature, which I feel is so useful. So with Logically, while reading a paper, you can highlight text to capture key points, use area highlights which are perfect for graphs, figures, or data sets, and you can drop pins anywhere in the paper and add notes. You can also interact with the paper, ask questions, understand complex sections, and get clarity as you read. It is also one of the cleanest reference management platforms I have used. Logically also offers a writing space where you can utilize your saved papers, annotations, and references to complete your essays and assignments. Overall, it's a very strong bridge tool combining reading, understanding, organizing, writing, all within a single platform. And now, coming to the last and final category, research visuals. Research doesn't just end with writing a paper. It ends when you're able to communicate your work clearly through figures, diagrams, and presentations. And this is where most researchers struggle, where they waste a lot of time trying out different design tools. The two AI tools that I'm going to share in this category are going to completely change that experience. The first tool is Illustrate. Illustrate helps you create scientifically accurate publication-ready figure within seconds. Unlike other AI tools which create cartoonish visuals or are not that scientifically accurate, Illustrate is designed for research and academia. So with Illustrate, you can give a prompt either in text, upload a rough sketch, or share a reference image, and Illustrate will convert it into a clean, professional scientific figure. What I personally love about Illustrate is first how polished and beautiful the visuals are. It's almost like it's been done by a professional designer. And secondly, how easy it is to use. There's literally no learning curve when you compare it with tools like Adobe Illustrator. The images are really high quality and export ready and perfect for posters, papers, and presentations. They also have a library of pre-designed images, so you don't have to start from scratch. So if you're someone who's looking to create a scientific diagram, be it for a graphical abstract, poster, or research paper, this tool is worth every penny and I highly recommend it. And finally, the last tool on my list is Gamma. Gamma helps you convert your text or ideas into structured professional presentations. With Gamma, you get 4 options. You can start from a one-line prompt, share notes or an outline, upload file or URL, and even generate from an existing template. And Gamma will create slides with a clean layout and consistent design. What I really like about Gamma is that it gives you both flexibility and control. Because with Gamma, you can either get the slides AI generated and then edit it as per your requirement, or you can design the slides yourself using the smart layout option, just faster and more efficiently. It also has an AI image generator, which is pretty amazing when you want to generate custom images, and easy export options such as PNG, PPT, PDF. Overall, Gamma can be a huge time saver when you're regularly creating presentations for classes, conferences, lab meetings, or thesis defenses. So everyone, these are my top 10 AI tools for researchers in 2026. Tools that can help you streamline and automate different parts of your research workflow. Now, if you wish to go deeper and learn which AI tools are best for researchers, how to choose them based on your research needs and budgets, and how to use them practically in your day-to-day workflow, then you can join me for my course on Mastering AI Tools for Researchers. In this course, I teach you from scratch how to use these tools, share step-by-step demos, and explain how to integrate AI ethically into your research without the fear of plagiarism or AI detection. To know more or join my course, the link is in the description and in the pinned comment. I've also added special discount coupons to many of the tools that we discussed today in the description below for you. Now, in case you wish to learn any of these tools in depth, you can check out my individual videos on these tools as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you have a fantastic year ahead.